The second half of our Friday night football doubleheader coming at you from Edmonton, where the visiting Ticats look to build off an impressive win over the Red Blacks last week. The Elks, coming off a bye week, looking to snap a 5-game mid-season losing streak with no more room for error. A lot on the line for both clubs on a chilly night at Commonwealth Stadium.
Offensively here in the opening 15, there's a flag as Mazzoli looks down the field, and that one will be complete on the far side, caught by Tim White. He's going to look to the wide side of the field. That's where he's going to throw, looking for Banks, and he's got him at the 15. Banks will take it down to the 10 before he's wrapped up there by Jonathan Rose. And they are in the red zone for the first time this evening. Mazzoli with pressure coming. Finds some time, guns it in there, complete to the end zone, touchdown! He hammered that in there to Stephen Dunbar Jr., and the Ticats go on top.
Boy, that's a great drive for Jeremiah Mazzoli. That capped off with what a great throw. He knifes that ball into coverage, and Dunbar comes up with it. That was there in a split second. Watch Mazzoli step into this throw and just knife the ball, put it right on Dunbar, right in that hole. And he gets across the goal line. Just finally accept it and say, hey, it's going to happen. Let's keep it going. Settle in.
Mazzoli wants to throw here, and he's got a completion. Washington with a big hit at the end of the play, but Dunbar hauls in his second catch of the game. They've taken their timeout on the play just before that, and now they lose one on the incorrect challenge. Mazzoli's going to go right down there again. This one up for grabs, and he's got it. How's that for an effort? Touchdown, Ticats. Tim White with a second effort hauls it in. Mazzoli goes right back in that same area of the field, and this time it pays off.
Same route, different guy. Corner route, again, this time it's Tim White. And boy, Jeremiah Mazzoli talking to us this week about Tim White. He was pretty excited. I mean, it was almost like on the Zoom call, his eyes lit up when we started to mention Tim White and what he's bringing to the offense. That's great concentration in the end zone.
Not a lot to show for yet tonight, but they believe this guy has lots of potential.
Early in this game as well.
See Darrell Walker make that catch.
4 targets to the right for Cornelius. He's going to step up and take off. He's got a ton of room. Cornelius will slide down to the 35 after a pickup of about 16 yards. Sean White puts that one through. That's 12 consecutive. Here's Mazzoli, pressure gutted away just in time, and another completion to White. Does not have an interception this season. He's got 12 in his career. There's another completion on the far side of the field. This one to Dunbar, and he's got some room, takes it down inside the 50. Dunbar to the 35, where he lunges ahead. And everybody in this Hamilton offense is involved tonight. Has not been that great outside of 40. 5 of 10. This one from 42 on the left hash, and it is good. Yeah, he had over 30 yards in his first 3 carries tonight. Almost ran for 1,000 yards back in Calgary. Now a deep shot from Mazzoli, and he's got him! Acklin all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hamilton! Jalen Acklin, first catch of the game, and it's a big one as the Ticats blow this thing wide open.
Jalen Acklin leads the Hamilton Tiger Cats in targets, in receptions, in yards coming into this game tonight. That's a Hamilton Tiger Cat team with Brandon Banks on it, Braylon Addison on it, Tim White on it, and Jalen Acklin has been the leading receiver. He just blew by everybody. Skinnier or leaner or what it is, he just looks different physically.
There's another completion. This time they go back to James Tuck. Devon Smith will swing around and now come back in front of his quarterback. Cornelius back to the fullback again, and this is a first down and a little bit more for James Tuck. Sean White with a 26-yard attempt from the right hash, and that one not a problem. Earlier in the week told us, he goes, it's our first cold weather game in a long time, and they've looked pretty good so far. That one looked like it was tipped, came right down to Ellingson though, and he'll get to midfield before he's wrapped up. Ticats D.
Press at the top.
Has a completion to Ellingson. Ellingson trying to push towards the end zone, and he'll be thrown out of bounds. Just shy. Prokop in the game. Prokop in on the short yardage play, pushing ahead, and he's got it for the touchdown. Dakota Prokop finishes off a drive. And the Elks finally find the end zone.
Big if with the way Hamilton's playing offensively.
They'll hand it off, breaking a couple of tackles up through the right side of that line is Don Jackson, who's done a great job. Back to Jackson again. Jackson all the way, diving to the end zone, and he gets there. He goes over 100 yards in style. Don Jackson, his first of the season.
Outstanding locker room guy as well.
Here's Cornelius. Has a completion to Tolliver.
Lefty, whatever, and he goes, what shark?
Like I was just about to say.
Well, I just made that up.
This is the third time the charm for Prokop. Yes, he is in for his second touchdown of the game. 39-23, your final from Commonwealth. And for the first time in franchise history, Edmonton has started 0-6 at home. They have lost 6 in a row overall. Their season on life support, in large part thanks to the play of Jeremiah Mazzoli tonight. 357 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns. Don Jackson, $120 on the ground, and a touchdown as well.